Would
Well,
you like to go on with this television program?
I mean, honestly, no, but I mean, we've
All right,
started it. We got to
we're
finish the
duty we're duty bound. We got to get to the other good part. It won't take long now, as I'm a little more direct to go to. Do you understand what's going on now? With Renee was in the back with Will Ostrich and Kyle Felcher, and Don Fallis walks in, the top heel manager, the evil. Remember, he started out that way, and now he just kind of wanders around and talks about people. But the new top babyface, Will Ostrich, apologizes to the top heel manager. But it's my fault. I hit the referee. I couldn't do the Tiger Driver. I'm not that guy anymore. He thanks the heel manager for all he's done for him, but he wants out of the Fallis family. And Don says, I'm so proud of you and I'm happy to do you the favor, and hugs him. And what the? That is the way that the top babyface leaves the top heel manager's group, by asking in a backstage pre-tape while apologizing to him and praising him. And the manager says, sure, kid, I love you. No problem. What world do these people, what wrestling have they been watching?
I'm sure that's not the end of it. Now he's going to do something to turn on Ospreay, probably with Felcher helping or Fletcher
Well,
helping
goddamn
him.
it, already Ostrich looks like a fucking idiot apologizing to the... I'm sorry I couldn't use the screwdriver you gave me. I couldn't do the Tiger Driver and break the guy's neck. I thank you for all you've done for me, you evil sociopath. But I'd just like to leave the family that nobody's ever explained why he was in to begin with. It's all been caca. It's nonsense. It's blithering gibberish. Have I made enough similes there?
And again, they teased the thing with Fletcher in the back. He's friends with Ospreay, but when Callis left, he said, come on, Kyle. And Kyle gave a sad look to his friend and left.
Yeah. Because you know what also about Kyle? Kyle's mom is a bitch.
Excuse me?
Kyle's mom is a bitch. She's a big fat bitch. She's a big fat bitch. Oh, yes, she is. She's the biggest bitch in the whole wide world. She's a bitch to all the boys and girls.
That's an old school South Park hit.
There you go, and it still rings true.
All right, and this certainly...
Kyle's mom is a bitch.
All right.
You know what that means? It's time to... It's time to skip over...
Well...
What?
You know what that actually means? Hold on. I don't.
Of course. How could I have missed that?
You didn't hear it correctly.
Well, now it's all the more clear to me. It's crystal clear.
Jim, we all know what that signifies. It is now time to tell everyone what Kyle Fletcher could have been doing. Maybe the reason he looked so weird in the back was, without anyone knowing, he had his Raycon earbuds in his ear and he's listening to Radiohead.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you don't want anybody to know, some like Adam and Eve, they make a product that you can insert and you can operate it with remote controls and nobody knows that but that's a completely different thing than the Raycon everyday wireless earbuds. But they will still be in your ears and nobody will notice unless they come up and, well, kind of grab your head and turn it sideways to the light and stare into your ear. And when people do that to me on the street, I usually take exception to it. Just last week, this woman came up, grabbed my head, turned my head to the side, and started staring in my ear. And I said, ma'am, why are you staring in my ear? And she said, well, your asshole was covered. But nevertheless, that proves my point. So you see what I'm saying? That the everyday earbuds are easy to disguise so you can listen to what you want to listen to. Say your boss is telling you what to do. You don't need to hear that shit. Just do what you want to do. Especially if you work for Tony Khan. Drown him out with the everyday wireless earbuds. Let's say oncoming traffic on the interstate, they're blaring their horns, they're making noise, and you're just riding your bicycle right down the right-hand lane in the slow lane. So you want to block out that oncoming traffic noise. Raycon everyday wireless earbuds. Folks, the 32-hour battery life, some people may not have that much longer to live. This could be a boon to the rest of your life. Also, the quick charging function, boom. As long as you don't touch it while it's quick charging, because there's a lot of current going through that thing, it could kill most cattle. The ergonomic design to comfortably fit the widest range of ears, and let's say you're lobeless. These don't depend entirely on a lobe. You can get a special adjustment, kind of like the extension on a seatbelt on an airplane, and it's got something to loop over the top of your ear and go back around to the other side if you don't have a lobe to help keep these things in place and immobile. And that's what the optimized gel tips, you can put a little Elmer's glue on those. They won't come out for anything. And of course, the regular features.
No, do not. Let me stop you right there. Do not put any glue on these. That's a bad idea.
Well, only if you're lobeless.
No, there's no only. Don't use glue.
The lobeless community is fully aware of exactly what they can do and what their tolerance to Elmer's glue is.
We're not going to focus on the lobeless community. We're going to focus on the ear canal and the earbuds from Raycon. No glue needed. Well, that's one of the great things about them.
If you're part of the lobeless community, you know, but if you're part of the overall canal community, you may be unaware of the limits of what you can put in your ear, but the everyday earbuds are definitely on the approved list. And they got the customizable sound styles, the active noise cancellation. You can just cancel that noise right, boom. As a matter of fact, if somebody's talking to you like your wife or your significant other or a nagging neighbor or whatever, you hit that button, boom. They've lost their voice completely. They can't utter a peep until you hit. It's like a Twilight Zone episode. It really is. You ought to see them trying to grip their throat and make the wide eyes as they realize they can't make any noise. It's just a silent scream emanating from their tortured, contorted faces as they almost have a heart attack in complete shock.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's not how Raycon will affect you. Think more of like the Happy Twilight Zone episodes, like Casey, the robotic baseball player. And he could throw fastballs. And fastball was a band, and you can listen to lots of bands and lots of music with Raycon.
Oh, you brought it right back around. So don't worry about that active noise cancellation, folks. And remember, if you want to check...
Remember that. Always remember that.
If you've been wanting to check out...
If you want to check out or check in, remember that.
The roaches, they can check in, but they can't check out. But if you've been wanting to check out Raycons, there truly is no better time than right now, except for 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago would have been better. We wouldn't have to go through this. Their upgraded model will blow you away. Thankfully, they put a way on a second line, but I was able to see that anyway. But they upgraded if it'll blow you. But nevertheless, you're going to ask yourself, why? Oh, you didn't check them out sooner. And Raycon offers a 30-day happiness guarantee, so what are you waiting for? You can't be truly happy until Raycon guarantees it. They guarantee your happiness in life. It may mean them coming and removing your wife or getting you a new house or another job or whatever, but they guarantee your happiness.
They guarantee happiness with their earbuds.
Well, they guarantee happiness with the earbuds. Yes, they do. As soon as you put them in, their earbuds will say, Raycon guarantees your happiness. And it's kind of like auto-suggestion, and then you'll be happy. Right now, go to BuyRaycon, BuyRaycon, buyraycon.com/JCE today, and you're going to get 15% off your Raycon order and free shipping. Not a penny will they charge you to bring these things to your location, where you have to have a legitimate address, folks. They don't do street corner drop-offs anymore. That got a little dodgy after a while.
They never did those.
You mean it wasn't official Raycon people that were handing me those things? No wonder that other shit was in the box. Anyway, you're going to get 15% off and free shipping at buyraycon.com/JCE.